shots. Watch your video time, mother. Well, join us, cause any care shall be forgot. It's the after show. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Game going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it is, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. One thing for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. It's the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Hey, this is Amanda
And Mike.
from Bad Mary, and you are watching the After Show Chat.
All right, gang. Woo! I tell you what, we do one show a week now, and I'm still a last minute Harold Dufresne. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a procrastinator. I don't know what's wrong. Say, oh boy, I have all week to do stuff. I did. Of course, I do all my homework on Sunday night right before showtime.
That's how we roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm singing a song to myself.
As
All
you
right,
often do.
all right. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I know I can't. I just love waving my hands up in the sky. All right. I hope everybody had a good weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I had a good weekend too. We went to eat a lot of food.
Oh,
Made a pig. Oh my goodness.
what a reveal.
Oh.
Reveal to see Harold's behind Angelo. The curtains pulled back.
I was reading a message. I'm sorry, John W. Davis. I'm reading a message. I'm sorry. You distracted me, John W. I'm going to read it in 1 sec. John W. Davis may come on in a little bit also.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So let me tell you about what let me welcome everybody.
Too speechless. There he is. There he goes again.
What was that? Watch.
Oh, he got up and left. All right.
What are you watching here?
I don't know. What are you drinking?
Tequila and cranberry juice.
Wow. Yeah, I like that goblet with the red liquid. And you can really see the red going through that straw.
Wow.
It was really fun.
Wow.
Oh, no, it's just see-through. Never mind. It does not look red. It's Harold's color.
It's green.
That makes sense. A green straw for a green screen.
Talk about this. Talk about that. I'll give y'all something. Hey, pretty lady. Mind if I flick your pick? Light your cigarette, may I? Ooh, look what I got. Light somebody's.
More lips, Harold.
May I light your cigarette and flick my pick for you, lady? Pretty lady.
That's like really gross and scary.
It is.
With that weird, it looks like a Windex bottle. That light. Oh, it really does. It looks like a water gun.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh. I told Mrs. D, this is dangerous. You're going to get me in trouble with this.
I know. Where did you get that?
We got that at the salvage store in Tupelo, Mississippi.
That sounds like they would sell unregulated lighters here.
I forgot all about it. I was digging in the drawer for something tonight and or this afternoon, and I found it. I'm like, whoa, look at this. Whoa. All right, gang, enough fooling around. Steve Templar. Steve Templar.
Yes.
Steve Templar looking cool. I love your little picture right there.
Your blonde wig and your aviators.
Steve Templar's in the house. Krista's in the house. Ooh.
They have lighters with colored lights at the Dollar Tree.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
the color of the lighter base is the color of the light.
Wow. I'm gonna go check that out.
I would agree that they don't compare to the HD drug lighter.
Oh,
We
no,
used ours
no.
up. We loved it so much.
No, and not even these. And these don't even compare to
I know that looks like a cane almost, like the
Yeah,
top.
look, I can see how much liquid they have in here too. It's hard to see in here, but you can
Oh
see.
yeah, you can. Yeah, it's like half full. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
there it is. HD drug lighter.
Steve Krista's in the house. Willow Flame, Cristal Skelly. We're gonna Crystal, stick around because we have a little treat for you and everybody else tonight. We have a little treat for you. Yeah, there you go. MC Bat Commander, Doughboy of Doom. Doughboy of Doom. Always happy to see him. I say it every time. I'm always happy to see him. And Doughboy of Doom was very kind with his words because I've been putting a lot of different media up on YouTube lately, a lot of review videos and all. And Doughboy of Doom was very kind in his comments. Thank you, Doughboy. Just trying to get some different diversity, diverse content out there. It's so good. Jeff is in the house. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Late night.
Hey, you stick around too. You may see something later on that might be of interest to you too. Travis, of course, we're going to hear from Travis in a little bit because we want to know what he's going to be spinning in a little bit. And if I miss anybody, I apologize. Vanita's in the house. Tiny Tim.
Mother Teresa's in the house. She says so.
Teresa.
Wow.
I am in the house.
Yeah, I hope so.
Unless this isn't me.
Mother Teresa's in the house, and I'm sure we have other people that's in the house that I just maybe missed, and I apologize if Jen Huff. All right, Jen, you want to stick around too, because it might be something you want to see later on too.
Wow.
I mean,
are we not showing a show that everyone wants to see?
Well, it's just a little extra that maybe that might make everybody happy. So I tell you what we will do. Let's make everybody happy right off the bat, won't we? Shall we not? No, I had a good weekend. While that's loading up, like I said, we went to eat a couple of places, and I did a couple of food reviews, and I'm gonna put that up on YouTube in a little bit. Angelo, how was your weekend?
It was very nice, very chill, very, very chill.
Shit.
I went to I went to this little swap meet thing close to my house, and I worked on some other things. I don't know. It's really chill. I didn't do too much, but I just did a few things.
Yeah, sounds like a fun week. Sounds like a fun. You have to get yourself prepared. You only have about 3 more weekends before you heading on out. So I know you got a lot to catch up on.
I got my 40th birthday. When I get back.
You old grandpa. Angelo's turning into a grandpa. Well, boy.
Over the hill.
Over the hill. His best years are behind him.
Yeah, right. That's yet to come.
I wish I could. 30, 40. I'd be happy as a clam. Well, I know I like to prepare for it. Angelo's going to be a busy boy. I'll take that back. He's a 40. He's going to be turning 40. I'm going to say a busy man.
A busy man. Finally, he has reached manhood.
Finally.
And just think, if he's turning 40, I'm his son. So when am I? 30? No, 20. I'm 20, at least 20, I guess.
Wow, 20.
20. Gene, how was your weekend?
Oh, Krista said we call over 40 gals like me grandmas. Yeah, Krista, I think it's only mind and spirit on that one, My weekend was very uninteresting. I did a lot of cleaning.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not complaining. It was fine. I got a lot done.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. And sorry, Steve. I'm sorry you want a beard after that. And Allison Perry's in the house. Oh, and you saw 311 last night.
It's 311, Harold. Come on, it's not like a phone.
I say 311. I'm an old man. I say 311
for a band that's not hip.
Believe me, they'd be cooler if you would call them 311 and 311. But anyway, all right, gang. 3. I don't know.
Thank you, Nate.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think I ever heard of a song by.
You might
3.
recognize a couple songs, but yeah, I only.
How dare you think you don't know one song by 3 of lesbians?
I don't know none by
Ripping out of the
3.
bathroom to say that.
Ramona just busted down the door. What? Like the cool person. But
Yeah.
At least one.
I know songs by 311. I don't know none by 311.
Well, that you know what? You're probably right.
I don't know. I'm going to listen to some 311s. All right.
It's chill.
I was going to do one other thing, but I'll tell you what. While we're talking music, let's. I had a good weekend. Like I said, we went to a few places. Busy. Like every time we go places, like we always find busy stuff. It's just too busy. Oh, and I watched SummerSlam last night.
Oh.
SummerSlam. I know Gene caught.
I watched the second half of SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Same with SmackDown. It's hard. All this stuff happens when you have a kid. It happens at bedtime, so it's hard.
Yeah. SummerSlam. Oh, they slammed each other in the summertime.
They did a lot of slamming. It was very warm.
Yeah, it was hot. I was outdoor stadium in Cleveland. I prefer indoors. You don't have to have stuff like that. I'm not an outdoor person, but it could ruin it. What about it have been raining? And then you would,
But also you could get an epic picture if it's raining and it will
yeah.
over the ring at least. That entrance, can we just talk real quick about how long that entrance ramp was? They had to go a whole entrance ramps worth and then turn and then a whole nother entrance ramp. It was like WrestleMania 1 with the cart. It was so long.
I hate to talk about ramp. I'm going to talk about.
I know. I'm sorry.
That ramp is so long. And Gene, when Cody Rhodes was getting destroyed by the bloodline,
yes,
and Randy Orton had to come and save him. And Randy Orton he might as well pack the lunch. He had to run. So I'm like, I could just imagine Randy Orton right now is saying, because he got to get there fast. He's got to save Cody Rhodes.
Well, I know that's any surprise entrance. I mean, it's not much of a surprise at that point.
Yeah, he's got to run a mile before.
You got to get someone to pour water on him halfway through like a marathon.
Yeah, they put a blanket on it.
You're right. Because I was thinking to myself, it was so funny, Gene, that you said that, because I was just thinking to myself, I bet Randy Orton was probably just run, and he probably was saying to himself, damn, Triple H couldn't put this any farther away from the.
I know, it was great. I was like, wow, that's long. And then, of course, they always milk the entrances, but yeah, every entrance was so long.
Well, yeah.
They had to play a commercial before the match every time.
It took 10 minutes to walk down. They always
Undertaker.
Yeah, all those stadium shows, they always have a big long, because I think they have to almost run half the football field.
Well, it's true. It's a big stadium. It makes sense. I just, it felt a little the turn felt like a little extra.
That turn. Oh my goodness! You had to have a map to get to the ring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could definitely make the wrong turn there.
All kind of stuff. But I'm sorry we're talking about ref, but it was pretty funny.
I figured that was kind of a non-wrestling thing to talk about.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny, and very good show.
You need something?
Oh, me? No.
No, it was me. I was looking for my phone.
I tell you what. Before we find out what Travis is spinning, because I'm probably gonna play this twice today.
It's so hard to choose. We have so much good stuff.
Yeah. Cristal Skelly.
Cristal
Skelly has been tearing up the unofficial mafia, all her friends, the unofficial mafia group, all the people in there. Cristal Skelly has been on fire.
Oh my gosh, careful.
On fire.
Is that a different lighter?
Oh, this is you're just seeing this Windex bottle lighter.
I love
it.
But then Steve and Jen in the chat were saying be careful that make sure it turns off.
I know.
Any of those blowtorch lighters.
But I
know,
did
it's
see
dangerous.
it's. I saw a TikTok that said the blowtorch lighters are better than a Bic. Leaves more like carcinogens behind. If you like do a Bic on a piece of glass, it'll be all black. But if you do that one, no black. Because the butane burns at a faster rate or something like that. I can't remember.
Might be a good experiment one day. So
that's getting a little crazy. I'm sorry. Burning stuff.
It's Ramona's idea. So Cristal Skelly's been really kicking that fun fan art to now. Mr. Muscles was gonna sing a song for Cristal Skelly, but I said, why does Mr. Muscles get to sing a song to Cristal Skelly? I said it's a pretty serious song. Mr. Muscles sings goofy songs. This is a serious song. So I said I will sing the song for Cristal Skelly. I will. So Cristal Skelly, here's a little tune for you and a little video. And Cristal, this is a tribute to you, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Here we go. One word of warning. I do not know how the volume is on some of these videos tonight. You may want to be close to your volume knob.
I already turned it down a little bit.
Can I just say already? Screw the volume. As soon as I heard that start, I was like, "Oh, how cute! Oh, I can't wait to hear it."
All right. Well, I just want to give everybody a little warning. Just be prepared. I don't want to owe somebody a loudspeaker. Here we go. Cristal pulls out a paper and pen. All her art is out of love. Can't wait to see it. What will she draw us today? Some faraway friends or the after show gang. All she needs is the markers in her hands. All she draws is from her heart. That's why she's the queen of fun fan art. Some days it's people she knows or places she goes. Could even be Captain Visual. You don't have to ask, 'cause Cristal just knows. What will she make today? All she needs is the markers in her hand. All she draws is from her heart. That's why she's the queen of fun fan art. Cristal. We love you, Cristal. Hope Cristal's in the chat. Hope she was watching. Hope she was watching. Hope it fell apart. I hope she did turn away for a second. If she did, we're gonna play it again. But there you go, Chris.
The picture was Chicago City made. That was.
I know that picture was Chicago Cindy May picture. I made sure I had to include the Chicago Cindy May.
That really made me smile when I saw that Chicago Cindy May.
Sorry for interrupting, Harold. I had to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Sorry for interrupting. I had to point that out.
No, perfect. I had to revert, change it up on the video. But here was this Chicago Cindy May, and she's screaming Harold Dufresne just like she did live at the Clown Fest show that time. So if Cristal did not see it, if she stepped, there she is. Okay, Cristal. So we're gonna play it again because I really like.
It was fun. It was really sweet. Great song.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Anybody know what song that is?
No, never heard it before.
Yes, Only You.
What's that?
Enrique Iglesias, Solo Tu.
No. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah. No, he does a song with that same like melody.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he does.
No.
My
This
mom
is-
plays it all the time.
This is I wonder if it's a cover song.
I'm sure.
All I ever knew, only you.
Yeah, Only You, but it was the original band, I believe, who made it, who wrote it.
Oh, I don't know. That's the only way I know it.
Yeah, it's a weird name of a band. It's
Yazoo.
Yazoo.
Talk about not knowing
Yeah.
From 1982, I believe.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Yazoo.
Oh, Jen knew.
Yeah, Jen knew. I would expect Jen to know. Yeah, I got to tell you, I was going to do a different song, but then I said, let me go see what Rick Springfield's up to today. You know, and his theme was synth pop, and the first song he played was that one, and I said, oh, actually, you know what I said? 100%. I said I'm going to turn on the 80 station. The first song I hear, that's the song I'm going to make the video, the song for. I like to challenge myself, and I put on. I listened to Rick Springfield, and there it goes. We love you, Cristal. And it was that song. It was a good little song. I said, this is. You know, if I would have been, it would have been a goofy song like "Working for the Weekend" cover or something. Cristal's working, you know, like that. And then Mr. Muscles could have sang it. But this is more of a sweet song, and I wanted to sing it. So excuse me, Cristal. We're going to show that again. I'm going to put that up on YouTube too, Cristal, and you can show all your friends out there whenever you're going to say, "Look what After Show Chat made me, my own video." Wow. And I have a feeling I'm going to use that. And Cristal, just to let you know, I'm going to be looking.
Yeah. Oh, I always liked her.
I'll be cruising the Facebooks, and when I see you put up some fan art on Facebook, I'm gonna download it. Then every once in a while we'll come revisit, and we're gonna play that song and show some of your fan art.
Yeah,
She did so many, man.
And look, if I cut somebody's out, if I forgot, the last week she's been working. Her markers are getting empty. I'll put it that way. She's been making so much fun. So if I miss somebody's on, that she made art for, we'll show it again later on. I'll include it in the next video or something. But I pulled some out, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. Steve, I know I love your picture too. I'm going to tell you that picture. I love everybody's picture. Tell you the truth, I love Johnny's picture. I love Gina Ramona's. I love Angelo. I love Chicago Cindy May. I love the Lawlers. Everybody. Nate. Everybody.
You know, the coolest thing about her stuff is like that's a style. It's a style. Not everybody can have their own style and put the art. She does.
Yeah. So here we go. So saying that, our people on watching our show has so much talent. Cristal has the talent. I'll tell you who has the talent is Travis. He has a talent of telling us what he's spinning. So I was eating a po' boy this weekend, enjoying myself, and as soon as I took a big bite, the way the server came and she asked me, she said, "Yo, Harold, what's Travis spinning?" And I'm like, and po' boys came out all over my mouth, and it was a mess, fell on my shirt, trying to. I was saying, well, I don't know yet. It's not Sunday. We find out what Travis is spinning on Sunday.
They think you have the inside information. You're just like the rest of us.
Yeah, they think
wondering.
They think I'm just at Travis and Krista and Mary's house, just listening to what Travis is spinning. No, the point is he's letting us know what he's spinning. So let's play the theme song for the great Travis there, Angelo, if you don't mind.
Let's roll it.
Now it's time for the question everyone's asking. What's Travis spinning?
My life still. I'm gonna sing it like Flex. I haven't seen Flex in a while. My life till now has been filled with doubt. You see, here I am. Together. Together.
You're really good at that impression, Harold.
Well, I listen to him enough. I haven't seen Flex around lately. I don't know where Flex has been. I haven't seen Blaze. I have seen Blaze, and I have a feeling we'll see Blaze in a little bit too. But that's besides the point. All right, let's Travis, please do me the honor of letting us know. Now, you may want to turn your speakers up a little bit again now, because Travis, we corrected his sound, and it should be all good. But here we go. Go ahead, Travis.
Check gang, it's your buddy Travis again with What's Travis Spinning. This week I'm spinning Alkaline Trios, My Famous True. It's their 8th studio album, and it was released in 2013 on Heart and Skull and Epitaph Records. And if you like Alkaline Trio, this album has a lot of great songs, such as She Lied to the FBI and I Want to Be a Warhol. So if you like Alkaline Trio, you like Chicago punk rock, I definitely suggest you give this album a listen. It was a breakup record written by Matt Skiba, like a breakup letter. So it actually brought the couple back together, so that's some good news. So I'll see you again next week with What's Travis Spinning.
Thank you, Mr. Travis Lawler. Came out great. Yeah, that would be a good idea. A Spotify list of all Travis past bands. Oh, that's a great idea, Will Flame. That is. I'll start working on that. The after show chat Travis Spins playlist. Alkaline Trio. Yay or nay on Alkaline Trio? Angelo.
Yay.
Okay, just one yay is fine. All right.
Yeah, he's very
simple. You only get one yay.
All day, all yay.
Do as many ways as you want.
Ramona, Alkaline Trio, yay or nay?
It's an A because I just don't know. I don't know them. I never heard them. I couldn't tell you one song.
Well, that's good.
Only thing I ever heard them do was cover Pet Sematary. It was fine.
Yeah.
I think that was them.
Yeah, might have been. Yeah, it's like me with 311. 3-1, it's the same.
But no hate. No hate. I just don't know them. I never got around to them.
Yeah. Hey, that happens. That happens. Gene, are you the same?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, again, I don't really have a problem with them. I think that it's not really my type of thing, but like I generally I think that I have a different taste in music than a lot of you guys, so that's not, if it's not dance music, it's unlikely that I'm going to get into it. So
I dance out.
What?
I dance Alkaline Trio.
Oh, you could definitely dance to it. You're right. That's not fair, but genre wise. But either way, I definitely know a lot of people who like them, and so they seem like good musicians. But nay, because I don't listen to them.
Yeah, I'll give it a yay.
What guy?
The singer of that band is the one who they put into Blink-182.
Oh, Matt.
When they comes along.
Well, he's in a lot of bands. He's in a lot of bands. He gets around the music scene. Alkaline Trio, it's a yay for me. Yay, one yay. One yay. Yeah.
A neutral. Yeah.
I've been a fan for. You know what? It's one of them bands that I don't have them on my playlist, but I should, because every time I hear, listen to one of their albums, and I've been a fan for a long time, probably since their first albums came out, for a good while. And They got a little bit more commercial and all, but that's one of the bands, I never minded that they got a little bit more commercialized. They got a little bit more, I really didn't mind. I always did like him. I like Matt. I like to sing, Matt, he sing, I like his voice. Very good. Very good. I like him. And then whenever they come out with something new, I always listen to it at least once or twice, spin it, but it's one of them. I'm always off my radar, and I don't know why I don't have none on my playlist. And
now got to change that.
I know. I have so much on my playlist.
You got to listen.
I know. I have like 8,000 songs, if not more on my playlist. I never get around to it.
Harold, I always love when Dan Andriano sings too. He's rad.
Yeah.
He has a great melodic voice too.
Yeah, and remember the horror project they had? I forgot the name of it. But anyway, yeah, yays for me. Yays for me. Yays all around. Let's say yays all around. Angelo, would you be able to do me a favor?
Anything for you, Harold.
All right. Do you have do you message John W. Davis? Can you send him the link if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. So we're going to be joined by John W. Davis in a little bit. So he says he does not have a science report, but he does have he has something to talk about. So we're going to have
he doesn't have to have a science report. We just want to see him.
Yeah.
I want to see him with my own 2 eyes. Tell you my own 4 eyes.
Oh, there you are, old 4 eyes.
Talk about something else. Let me run through this. Because somebody else contribute. Well, I tell you what, everybody contribute, and I love it because everybody sends me stuff during the week, and I try not to forget. And some people send me stuff at the last minute, which is good too, because in that way I don't forget it. But let me get this right here, and this was sent to me by Nate. Nate.
Ooh, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
I just said hi to Nate.
Oh, here we go.
4 Harolds on that license.
4 Harold on the license plate. 4 Harold.
Pull them up. That's yours.
I know. I'm going to get it.
Kansas.
Ooh, for yours.
Hey, I'm going to get it. It's for Harold. Hey, for Harold. Fine. Thank you, Nate. We were talking about not too many people's name Harold, and there's this person, proud as can be.
Yeah, that's a cool Harold. I don't have to question that.
4 Harold.
Number 4 Harold.
Oh, Nate, your next assignment, find that license plate again, and please take a picture of this Harold. That this is
right. You better stalk them next time. Just go through the direction that you were in.
That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Excuse me, sir. Can I take a picture for Harold?
Right, knocking on the window, all scary.
I want to take a picture for Harold to show him this that you sent me. Gang. I don't want to go too fast on here, and I'm moving along at a record speed over here. I know.
It's 35. You'll blink and it'll be 2 hours.
I know.
I know. The last show we did, like we were like 2 hours in, and we were still had stuff to catch
I know.
up
We kept talking more.
We did a 2.5 hour not that long ago. Yeah. That was that long.
Yeah. Hey, Cristal, I saw your question to me in the chat. No, I did not watch Converts to the Rescue last night. I was watching SummerSlam, the wrestling.
Slamming bodies.
Yes, SummerSlam. They slammed.
Yeah.
They were doing
Slams.
slams.
Quite a lot.
Yep. And then after that, I listened to people talk about SummerSlam. So that's my hobby. That's my Saturday night. All right. Us Harolds like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gang. Talk about wrestling.
Uh-oh.
Talk about wrestling. I don't know. Talk about wrestling. Come on. It's taking too long. Oh, there we go. Gang, guess what?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Blaze Flex. able to cut off New Orleans in lot for two. He's the biggest badass and a rocker and a roller too. Oh, I believe in Blaze Flex. I believe in Blaze Flex. Wave your hands from side to side and say, you see, I believe in Blaze Flex. And Blaze Flex is a badass. Wave your hands from side to side and say, you see, I believe in Blaze Flex. And Blaze Flex is such a badass. Oh, oh, oh!
Yay! Joe Henry.
That if you look at Blaze Flex, whenever he's waving his hand side to side, the second time he waves his hand side to side, he pulled a Seafood City, and he was.
Yep, I caught that. That was a good, nice job.
Thank you, Blaze
I
Flex.
know, Blaze, good job.
Pretty silly for a Blaze video, but he has to be fun every so often.
So I guess Blaze must be a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
If he's doing Joe Henry jokes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was doing Joe. And if you don't know, that's a Joe Henry parody. If you don't know who Joe Henry is, well, I guess you don't believe in him.
Oh, and that. Well, I know who does believe in him, Blaze Flex. And we believe in Blaze Flex.
I'm not saying his name. He appears.
He will appear.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. I just said it twice.
Don't say it a third time.
I won't. He's not Beetlejuice.
We're going to watch that Blaze Flex again. I'm sure we're going to see it a lot of time. Joe Henry really getting it kicked up. Angelo, do you know Joe Henry?
Never heard him.
Oh.
I don't know people outside of wrestling.
I don't think too many people know Joe Henry. But I'm going to, and John, hold up. We're going to get to you in 1 second there. But I want to show you something. There is somebody who knows Joe Henry, and that was the New Orleans Saints. Jamal Williams from the New Orleans Saints knows Joe Henry. Let me help and show this from my New Orleans Saints, and here we go. Share screen. Saints Jamal Williams. Let's see. Let's see if he knows Joe Henry. Here we go.
Hey, you want to hear my new thing I found out? It's just in my head. Can I say it? You ready? Yeah. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Henry. Hopefully it goes on everybody's algorithm now.
Say his name and he appears.
That's the actual original Joe
Henry.
I am glad that he that he didn't pay too much. I didn't want to get a.
I know.
I didn't want to get a WWE copy.
I know. Now that he's WWE property.
I know.
Well, he's not at WWE property.
Well, you're right. He's NXT, right?
No, he's TNA.
Oh, he's still TNA. I forgot. We had this conversation.
Yeah, he's TNA property, and he makes appearances on WWE. He's the only wrestler that is so over that he could appear on 2 programs. He could be on TNA and he could be on WWE and
They freaking
WWE.
showed a flash of him on SummerSlam.
Yeah.
In one of the video packages. I seen him for a second. I'm like, oh, Joe Henry. Wow. On SummerSlam.
I think that's the first time WWE ever promoted a wrestler on a different company.
I think that there might, in the Royal Rumble, there might have been like a couple of TNA people, and that was like the first time they ever did that.
Yeah.
But this was definitely like they're actually putting him over.
He's on NXT every week now. I mean, he's
I mean, that's really, I mean, the people are going to associate him with that.
Yeah. All right, gang, enough about Joe Henry. We have our own John Davis. Henry. He's not a Henry. He's John Davis. John W. Welcome. Let's bring on our science guy. That's
Man.
All right, let's Angelo, bring in Mr. John W. Davis.
Bring him in.
Hey, look, come on down.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, I was just making sure because, sometimes connections get weird and stuff. And I just dropped my phone in the floor and I got it. Okay.
You're sounding like a million bucks out there.
A million smackaroonies.
Well, it should sound better than it was. Wow, when was I on last? Like 3 years ago or something?
Yeah, who knows?
On Prime Day, I got myself a Wi-Fi extender, so the back side of the house now actually has internet. So
nice.
Yeah. And you've been on for the science reports before.
But I haven't been live. So
no, we changed the format a little bit, and John W. Davis used to come on a lot in the early days, and he was part of the funny bit with Mr. Muscles and the superheroes ganged up with Mr. Muscles, and John W. Davis was part
villains.
of. Yeah, all the villains. And John W. Davis was a villain in that video too. That was a fun video.
Oh, and you'll be glad to know he sent the link, and I connected at the exact moment the singing was going on full blast, so I had to take my earbuds out and adjust all the volume on the computer.
Oh my God.
John W. Davis always has problem with the vibe whenever I play it. He wakes up his whole house and he busts out his
yell on Instagram and he's screaming. I come on here and it's just blasting my speaker. We need not a THX warning, but a THD warning. The audience is listening whether they want to or not.
I like my voice to be heard. John W. Davis was one of the ones who got bombarded with my screaming payaso videos of ice cream yogurt or whatever it was.
Yeah, and somehow that week, you know how you get like random videos? You were like either every other one or every one like in a row. So it's like I'm like, stop.
That's how you have to get viral, I guess. I got to scream for ice cream some more. I don't know. I stopped.
Hi, Cristal.
Yeah, and John, you were part of that Cristal video. Cristal did fan art of you in that video, of course.
Well, I would have got in sooner, but apparently some of the neighbors still had fireworks.
No.
So like right about 9 o'clock, I was like, okay, either that's thunder or something's going on. Went outside, there's no clouds, but I didn't see anything burning, and I heard hooting and hollering. So Texas. So I can't. Some of that going on as well, right there. What you just did.
Well, I'm sure they don't have the good stuff like me, though. I know those. John, y'all getting busy at y'all place. I'm sure you're getting busy getting ready for your big Halloween, right? Because I see decorations already out all over the place for Halloween.
Oh yeah, I was amazed. They're Party City had stuff up in July. That was like a surprise. I wander in, no big surprise. I wander into Party City all the time. But me and Carla wandered in there, and she was talking to me, and she just stopped talking, and then she looked at me, and the look on my face, she's like, and it's like, it's spooky time. The spooky is here.
We were in Lowe's today, and I saw the Halloween. It was like a big aquarium guy, like a deep dive.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Yeah,
and he's like the big scuba, and they had like that.
And then they had the one that looked like I Know What You Did Last Summer, like an old fisherman with a big hood on.
Yeah.
No, the thing that nobody can ever get a hold of that they sell, the 12-foot skeleton.
Well, now I think they're done.
There's a whole controversy behind that stuff. Last year we ordered 2. 2 months in, they said, sorry, your orders were canceled. The items are gone.
Wow.
Apparently those get stolen and put on the black market and eBay and everywhere else.
Wow.
They're so popular.
Yeah, I have a neighbor that has them. The house a couple, and they have like about 4 or 5 of them. And then today when I was driving to the to the stores, that's when we saw the ones, the 12-foot one. My wife said, "Oh, look, they already have their their giant skeletons out. You know,
They
those
couldn't
big
wait to get
giant-
them out.
Really, really.
Oh, they can't.
Hey, Bitey, talk to Blaze. See if he can get it for me. Okay.
Well, all you got to do is say his name, and Blaze may get it for you.
I told him he has to keep quiet, but he wanted to watch, so he is here.
Oh, there we go. I'm glad he's listening. I'm glad he's listening. Yeah.
Well, he's not allowed to talk when I'm talking, so.
Supply.
But strangely, unlike some other people, we can be on screen at the same time. You know,
at least.
I don't know what you're implying there.
Exactly.
No, but at the park, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to work on the Halloween stuff. Usually, summer has slowed down. For some reason, like our attendance has picked up.
Wow.
Like this last weekend was almost busier than the 4th of July. It was crazy.
Wow. Maybe people are just maybe they're just staying. They're not going on long trips, and they're staying more in their town and doing stuff like that. Maybe I don't know.
You have something there because I'm usually the one doing the bingo, and always do the who here's from Texas, and like I'm getting like the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we used to get more like out of staters, but it doesn't seem like as much these days.
Yeah, I think people are just taking. It's the same with the amusement parks and all right now. You know, Disney World and all that. Their attendance is just so horrible right now.
You can afford to freaking go.
Yeah,
there.
nobody can afford
like,
to do
really.
anything. Yeah. So they're probably staying more closer to home, you know, and not traveling as far, you know. And
well, we did start our August discount stuff too. So, but usually it doesn't pick up this much. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I was reading an article about New Orleans, and right now the tourists in New Orleans are horrible. They said they said it was busier and better during the pandemic than it is right now. Because I don't think nobody's traveling. I just don't think I think everybody's scared of the economy and don't know what's going to happen. And I think people just don't want to travel and don't want to spend money. I guess I don't know.
They don't have the money to spend.
That's true too. That's true too.
It's not like they don't want to spend. I'm like,
I mean, yeah.
My grocery bill like triple.
I have to buy a loaf of bread. Yeah, I gotta buy a loaf of bread for my family for $5, or I could go to
exactly. Yeah. So I mean,
so much money.
Yeah, that's like the movies. I mean, I don't go to the movies unless it's something awesome.
Yes.
Because you can't afford to. I mean, well, if I do go, I make sure that the Dollar Tree's next door, and I stuff my pockets with everything. And then, what are the teenagers that are going to do? Stop me?
Yeah, unlikely. They don't care enough.
You get candy in your pockets? Yeah. What about it?
I don't think they even care. I don't think they even care anymore.
5 years we've been together.
Oh yeah, definitely,
like
easily.
Literally,
Yeah, we haven't barely gone. Yeah.
Barely, maybe 5 times because it's
and most stuff goes to video like pretty. I mean, it goes to streaming
so
pretty
fast.
quickly.
Yeah, really.
If not immediately.
Yeah,
but if you do go see Deadpool and Wolverine, go see it on the big screen. There is so much going on.
Oh yeah,
like you want to see all the little details in the background.
There's a lot of movies you do want to go see still going to go see in the big screen. You know, a lot of the smaller movies like I watch, like the little foreign. I mean, I could watch that on the small. I mean, it doesn't matter because
the visual part isn't like the most important.
Yeah. My daughter and I went to the movies. I wonder what movie they went to see. I'm curious now. I know they went the other day. They went Friday night. We had to babysit, so I know they went to the movies.
Nice.
So, maybe they went to see. No, knowing my son-in-law, they probably went to see Deadpool. What's that, Angelo?
I saw that Wolverine Deadpool on the Screen X. It was rad.
On what?
Screen X.
Screen X.
It was like the main screen, and then they have projections on both sides.
Oh, wow.
Screen X.
No, my ADHD ass wouldn't be able to handle that. It'd be all
I
was on that one screen. I couldn't. It was
that's hard to.
No, I went somewhere sensible. I went to a place where you go sit down and then you order a beer and they bring it to you while you're watching the movie.
Ooh, how much is that beer? 12.
Actually, the beer was $6 and it's brewed in house.
Wow.
The food, however, don't order the food there because, like, for thing of quesadillas, they want like $18.
Whoa.
And then they bring out like half of a quesadilla, like not a whole thing. It's like 3 pieces. They're like, no, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
2 full tortillas, only a half.
I don't want
Don't do
$30
screen next because
popcorn.
people try to get. They have people like come and try to give you like foot massages and stuff. I'm not into that. So
I think there's a place like that called Harry Hines in Dallas that has places like that. Harold knows what I'm talking about.
There was a place. I'm not even going to go there. Forget it. When I was in college, it was a place right near the airport. I forget which airport. It wasn't. It was the.
The place near the airport. Yeah, I know that one. They've been trying to close it for a while. This is great with him. I can mention locations, not say actual names, and he'll be like, "Oh, yeah, we're not talking about that."
I was a youngster.
Oh, something you might not have known, Harold. You were in this area for a while, right?
Yes, I was living in Irving.
Baby Dolls burnt down. The one that Pantera owned. Pantera. Yeah, their club burned down a couple weeks ago.
Wow,
that thing had been there for 30 years.
Wow,
and it looked like it had been there for 100 years.
I'm trying. No, never mind. Let's. I lived in Irving, so that was. But I'd always be in Dallas.
Well, that was over between Grand Prairie and Arlington, in that area. Which, if you know that divide right in there, it's not the best area.
Yeah. What was the name of it?
A lot of Baby Dolls. Yeah, there was a lot of bars and pool halls and all of that down that stretch. So
yeah. All right, let's move on. All right. Yeah, I used to like living in Dallas. Like I said, when I was living in Irving, I always did like Dallas. I mean, there was a lot for a kid who was living in Cutoff, Louisiana. I went to moving to Dallas, and it was like a big deal. But Irving was a dry county at the time. I don't know if it's still a dry county or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's all convention centers now. That's where like all the conventions happen.
Yeah. And Irving, I was living right near the Irving Mall, and I remember moving to Irving, and like I got over there. I said, "No, I got to go get me a beer." So I went to 7-Eleven, thinking I'm going to get me a beer, and the person said, "No, this is a dry county," and I had no clue what they were talking about. I'm like, "What does that mean?" I'm like naive, like what are you talking about? I said, "No, we don't serve alcohol in this county." What? I'm moving to a dry county. But you go to the bar, they said they're Holiday Inn, and they serve beer over there.
Well, I can tell you that kind of got loosened up a little bit. I live in a dry county. There's a technicality they added to something so the cities can decide whether or not alcohol can be served in them. So I'm in a dry county that has more alcohol than the surrounding counties now.
We used to have to. I remember going to Irving and driving, and then somebody was smart. They said, "Oh, I know this place. You go down this road, and you have to go down like a shell road, and like this old convenience store right at the county line. That's the closest. It's all right. I'm gonna take a ride down the road to Dallas and go to the good places. All right, I ain't gonna go down a dirt road to go find me a beer."
You remember Dallas City Limits, the music venue?
Yeah.
That was back down a weird dirt road behind stuff. Like the first time I went there, I was like, "Are you sure that's where we're going?"
I went to a lot of concerts in Dallas too. Saw a lot of bands over there. A lot of bands. All right, John. Do you have some information for us? I think you said you had some
there.
The solar flare stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I had heard about this and looked into it, and it's funny that they didn't. This really didn't get brought up much on the regular news, but like NPR did it, and then I went and checked different things. on the 23rd, the sun on the opposite side, not facing us, which is actually a good thing it wasn't facing at the time, had what they call an X14 class solar flare. This is like one of the biggest solar flares they've ever recorded, and even though it went away from us, it caused radio disruption all day here.
Wow.
For standard radio signals. They said had it been on this side of the sun, it would have probably knocked everything out on the entire planet. Every piece of electronics would have been shut off.
Damn.
Wow.
And it might have taken weeks to recover from it, because there's some things that have what they call Faraday shielding, but most things don't. This computer I'm on, it would have been fried. Well, anything that was on at the time that didn't have Faraday shielding, it would have been like an EMP pulse.
Wow. Wow. The 23rd. So you said the radio, like they had a lot of radio broadcasts and all that went on?
Yeah, they said it disrupted not necessarily internet stuff, but like transmitted signals and stuff.
I wonder if it messed up like the satellite radio.
That might have, yeah, I think they did it. They said satellite signals, it did mess up.
You know, that's weird, because I remember now the 23rd, we were going camping and we have the Sirius XM. And I swear we were driving, and I don't know if this is what happened, but I'm telling you that I remember driving and even telling my wife that, what happened to our radio? It don't play right now. What's going on? I paid the bill. I remember even saying I paid the. My wife said, "You didn't pay the bill." I said, "Yes, I paid." They take it out automatically. I remember it going out. That's weird. I think it was around that date.
Yeah, they also said it affected like some stores had their registers suddenly lose signal and deactivate and all this other stuff. But yeah, and that was facing away from us and messed us up. So imagine had it been turning this way.
My God.
And I mean, I know they're like, well, we could probably get recover from it in a month or so. I was like, yeah, but think about how people are. How quickly would devolve into just utter complete chaos?
Oh, without the computers, and your computers go down. I mean, just look at the airlines just recently. The computers went down, and I mean, it was just a disaster. And I mean, everything. I mean, you destroyed a computer. That's it. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it would 90% of the vehicles on the planet would be no longer vehicles.
Yeah.
I don't know that planes would fall out of the sky. I hope they'd have them shielded in some manner, but you don't know.
I know. That's unbelievable. You see, Ramona, John W. Davis comes on and gives us the facts.
And listen, I was going to actually say, since you said my name, it evoked my my name.
Say Ramona, say her name, and she I believe in Ramona.
I was going to say I feel very misled because Harold said this wasn't going to be a science report.
I was very much a science
totally
report.
It was a 100% live, hot fire science report.
I'm just going with what was the message, all right?
Well, I didn't really explain anything with it. It's just I know that it happened. So it was more of a, oh my God, the sun's doing this, and but it didn't. So we're alive. Thank you.
A scary report.
I do know Bitey was like, said his ears were ringing all day that day.
I bet. Steve, I heard about that incident in the late 1800s when I flew.
Final telegraph lines around North America.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be like a steak from LA at the end.
I think we need to know what flavor of gummies he's eating tonight.
Ooh. Stinky lemon flavor. Intense citrus.
All right, John, you able to stick around for the rest of the show?
Oh yeah, I'll hang around. I'll hang around until my cat destroys something.
Okay, awesome. Because we're gonna do a few things over here. We're gonna move into the and definitely I want your opinion. We're gonna do and John, we have some watch parties, and I'm gonna show some of your watch parties also.
Yeah, that last one I sent, I was like, "Oh my god, I got to send this to."
Yes, that was a classic, and we're going to show that in 1 second. But before we do the watch party, I want to do the after show chat. After show chat's going to make you hungry. So Angelo, if you don't mind,
timing.
yes,
I'm gonna
Angelo, if you
disrupt
don't
this
mind,
so I can make Gene a sandwich for the.
I got Oreos.
Ooh, Oreos. Nice bag of Oreos. Nice.
And I got donuts.
Well, you may, if you have
Oh, I'm
Oreos,
jealous.
you may want to stick around for this part because I see something about Oreos on this video. But anyway, Angelo, if you don't mind, let's play the theme song.
Okay, let's roll it.
Now it's time for After Show Chat Makes You
Hungry.
I'm back just in time. All right, Gene, anything you want to say about after show this clip?
I don't remember what I sent you, so okay. I'll find out with you.
Well, let's find out what you sent me, and
I remember the second one, I think, but I don't remember what the first one was.
All right. Well, we're gonna watch one, and then we're gonna talk about it, and then we'll do a few watch party videos, and we have an update also from Harold Dufresne, that guy Harold Dufresne. This one is fried butter.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Yay or nay?
All right. All right. Well, let's see it first, and then I'll give you my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go.
Check directly into the ER, no waiting.
Totally, yes. Dr. Wong, super not approved.
We spent all afternoon looking for it at the LA County Fair, and we actually found it, and this is how it went. We found this one stand that had fried basically everything: cheesecake, Snickers bars, Twinkies, all that cool stuff. And we couldn't believe that we actually found that they actually did fried butter. So first we had a little appetizer, if you will, of a fried Snickers, and it was pretty badass. And then the main event, the fried butter. I would honestly get this next time I go to the fair. It was really great. I didn't think I would finish even one, but I ended up wanting more. It kind of just tasted like a pancake that had a bunch of butter and the butter wasn't running out. Follow for more food, IRL, and cool places.
Ooh. All right. Fried butter. Dr. Wong is listening right now and waiting for my answer. Fried butter. John W. Davis, I'll let the guests go first. Fried butter, yay or nay?
I've actually had it because I live in Texas, where our state fair fries everything.
There you go.
It's not that bad, but it is. Have you ever just stuck a spoonful of butter in your mouth?
No.
Well, then apparently you haven't eaten hot enough stuff, because that's the best way to diffuse it. But
I didn't know.
I ate one, and then I was like, okay, that's it
I
tasted
imagine it's
fine,
pretty
but I was like, my body was like, this just it's not right. It's not.
Fried butter. So is it like you take a bite? Like, is it like
So I watched them do it. What they do is they have they super freeze it, and then they put it in the batter, and then they drop it in the basket, and then they pull it back. They know what time to do it. So it's basically, it's kind of like a weird cream-filled donut.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, I can't believe you tried it. Wow.
This was years ago. I am actually somebody that, for the most part, I'll try any food once, unless it just looks like it's about to get up off the plate and leave or something.
Right.
It's not staring at me,
Wow. So you would have tried it again. You would have eaten it again. I mean,
I might be curious to see if it was different. Somebody said they went recently, and they said they did the dipping part, and they rolled it in sugar or spices or something.
Wow.
So I don't know. Maybe it'd be like sugar toast or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Allison Perry fried Kool-Aid.
I've had fried Dr. Pepper. That was. I don't think I'll do that again.
Wow. All right, Angelo, yay or nay on the fried butter?
I'd try it, but I don't know if I'd like it too much. I tried once and eat the whole thing for sure.
Yeah, so you try it, huh? Well,
yeah.
Gene?
You know what? When I first saw it, I was like, "Well, that sounds horrible." And then they show the Snickers bar, and it looks like a whole fried stick of butter, and you're like, "Oh no, are they gonna have a fried stick of butter?" But honestly, they look like little, just like little donut bites. They're not donut, like pancake bites, because that's kind of like what that batter tastes like, and that's what the guy said it tasted like. Where I was like, it's gonna be too rich, but I actually think it would taste better than I think, because it would just taste like a super buttery pancake. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be able to eat like one, but I think it would be too rich otherwise.
Yeah. So you would try it.
I would try it, but I don't think I could eat 4 of them.
Yeah. Ramona?
Sorry, I'm cutting a sandwich.
Well, that's okay. I'll go myself. Well, fried. No, I wouldn't say nay for me. I mean, I got to watch what I eat, even though I don't do a good job at it.
That's really, I mean, you're just asking for trouble with fried butter.
Yeah, Dr. Wong, if you're listening, I will not try the fried butter. Okay, I will not try the fried butter. It's just not a texture I even don't even think I'd even want to try.
I was trying to think of what's similar. Have you ever just had a fried biscuit, like a deep fried biscuit?
Yeah.
So imagine that, but somebody took an injector and squirted like a big glob of butter into the middle of it.
Wow. Yeah, because we eat like fried dough, fried biscuits, and all down here, in Louisiana. That's beignets. That's basically a fried biscuit, and I love it. But in the old days when I used to eat we call it fried dough over here. New Orleans call it beignet, but we call it fried dough, and I love fried dough. Now, when I was young, I used to put butter on top of it, like slathered in butter. So I guess maybe that's the same thing,
It's probably the same flavor.
Well, that was the other thing I forgot about. Like you would expect melted butter to be melted butter. I think they added something into this because I know they froze it and then fried it, but the butter almost had like a cream gooey type texture.
Wow.
Weird. Yeah. That's really weird.
Yeah, because they feel like the butter would just melt. And you would take a bite, it would just be melted. So to hold it together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ramona, would you?
This is tapping into a memory from 25 years ago. So.
Yeah.
Hi, Tiny Tim. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, Steve, man. Ramona, would you try the fried butter?
Hi, whoop, whoop.
Hey, would you try the fried butter?
Here's what I want to say. First of all, I want to see if Tiny Tim was watching when I cut that sandwich because I used a juggalo-sized knife, baby. It was really ostentatiously big just to cut a sandwich because whoop whoop, that's what we do. I want JWD, can you give the same description that you gave to Harold like 1.5 minutes ago of the flavor of the fried butter and what it is like?
Well, it was the flavor was butter, but melted butter is usually more liquidy. This had texture. It was almost like creamy. Almost like they had added something to it to keep it from completely discorporating inside the biscuit.
But is it in like batter or it's just butter?
No, they literally. I saw that part. They take a thing out that is frozen, and then they roll it in the stuff, and then they drop it in the basket, and they had like a timer, and it would ding, and they pull it up and go, "Okay, it's ready," and hand it off.
Yeah. I mean, I'd try it. Absolutely. Yeah. I would try it. Yeah. I don't know if it would be good, but I would definitely try it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was bad. It was just one of those. It's like, okay, I don't think I want to do that again.
Yeah. I think if I didn't have health problems and I got to watch what I eat and whatnot, I'd probably try it. But just for health reasons, I don't think I'd want to. I mean, I'm sure it would have killed me if I just take a bite of it, but I wouldn't want to waste a bite of something like, you know what I mean?
Well, it would probably blow your calorie intake for about 3 days.
Yeah, that's like a whole day or.
Yeah, I could just. I'm better off not even trying. I wouldn't try like a fried Snickers either because I don't like a Snickers bar anyway. I don't like sweet. So that was a good one there, G. Yeah. That was very good, G.
Thank you. Hear that? I know.
I'm so happy that we had somebody on the show that tried it before. I love it.
Know.
I love it.
I don't think I might have said no if I didn't have you to give me a.
Yeah, really. Very helpful.
I need to do some research and compile a list of everything that's ever been fried at the Texas State Fair, because every year, and more every year, people go out of their way to fry weirder
I know.
things.
Well, that's I remember in like 2008 at the Minnesota State Fair, that was like when the frying age was just beginning, and I had like a piece of deep fried bacon, nothing crazy. Now they'll do anything. They're like deep fried air. It's like really funny. Like
I can imagine.
deep
I know
fried
Nate,
lentil soup.
and Nate, that's what we were asking. Like you must have something in there. But
They
I can
freeze
imagine.
it in what is it? Oh, I can't think of the name of the stuff, but it's stuff they use, like medical grade stuff that you can drop it in and free. What is the name of it? My brain is just losing things all day now.
That's weird.
Like you've seen like on the science shows where they like drop a balloon. Oh, liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
That's it, liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're dipping it basically in liquid nitrogen, and then they throw it in a freezer to keep it at that state, and then they throw it batter and then throw it into the basket.
Weird.
I could imagine, and you just said it, but I could imagine at the Texas State Fair, they are just everybody is just trying to
one up
everybody
else.
Well,
it's a
everyone's
giant
trying to
award
be the
ceremony thing.
dirtiest
It's real
fry
big.
boy.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
They have like major awards for it down here and stuff.
Wow.
It's like it's almost it's gotten to the level of the awards are like mums for the football games here. And nobody else understands why we do that here. I don't understand it. I've been here all my life. And you know what I'm talking about with the mums? Prom night, girls normally get like a flower. But in Texas, for every year for the past, probably 40 years, it's doubled in size. And now there are girls wearing, literally, I'm not joking, giant flowers with ribbons and flowers going 5 feet out away from them. And they're trying every year to get them bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, Chris, that's like that's so funny.
Yeah, that's
and
just
people come in from other states and are like, "What's going on here?" It's like, I don't know. I just live here, man.
Never heard of that.
That's fun.
Wow,
I understand hockey a little bit. I understand baseball a little bit. I don't understand what's going on at these football games at the high schools.
LOL, I can't.
I know, and you probably have
Yeah, the whole thing with the fried, all the fried stuff at the fair is another one of it's gotten out of hand traditions that are similar to that. There are so many things down here that go like, I had heard, I think it is, Australia, their word for crazy is that's so Texas.
Yeah, I bet.
Ooh, deep fried gator.
Oh, deep fried gator. I want to read another comment too, because Allison Perry said, "Deep fried water is a thing. Period.
Wow.
Honest. Period."
Wow.
Oh yeah, I've seen them fry ice cubes.
Yeah. Oh, now let me tell you, fried gator. I mean, now you talk about food like I like.
I saw that on TikTok. That gator arm.
Yeah, it wasn't fried gator, but it was a gator arm.
At least that's meat. I can understand that.
Yeah, we're getting they have the alligator festival coming up in September, not too far from us, and they have the fried gator. That's a big dish on the fried gator is good. I love fried gator. I can eat that. It's good. Tastes like
No, I'm
chicken.
not laughing at you. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at
okay.
Tiny Tim talking about somebody deep frying a steering
I
wheel.
saw that.
Everybody is in the chat right now talking about people. Seaver said that they were going to deep fry the T1000.
And I saw Steve said if he saw a guy deep fry a watch. There you go.
My son used to deep fry Oreos.
Wow.
All
right, well, let's move on from the deep fried stuff. Before we do a little
I
watch
want to know if
party.
anyone knows what a Zeppeli is. I'm going to say it in the chat.
All right. Well, let's see something not. Oh, and Angelo, you're gonna do yours too,
Please.
right? I forgot all about yours.
I'm
Angelo,
excited.
while we're doing the thing. Yep, I forgot all about yours.
And my next
We have a lot.
Hungry Watch video is related to that.
Okay, so Angelo, why don't you do yours, your video, your spam, and then we'll go from there.
All right, let me find it.
Oh, I thought you were ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Download. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. After show chat, I made some maple spam, and here's how it went. Let's roll it. Okay, so it didn't taste too much like maple. It tastes more like spam. I would say it was. I mean, it was pretty like spam is pretty plain anyways. So it had a hint of sweetness to it, but I wouldn't go bragging about this to anybody. Honestly, it was okay. So on the after show chat scale, I give this probably 5 crabs. Just kidding. I give it 2 crabs. All right, bye.
2 crabs for the maple spam.
Crabs.
Well, only 2 crabs.
So Angelo.
Here, look, show this.
This is a big pack of spam.
We have 12 cans of spam or something over here. A double pack.
Thanks, Sam's Club.
Still in the plastic.
Sam's Club.
It's 8 cans. 8 cans. 6 are for the gathering.
Just for Ramona.
Oh, so Angelo, the maple, the maple, it wasn't like when you were pouring that juice out, that wasn't like maple.
That was maple, but it was such a light like flavoring to it.
Because I had maple bacon before, not bacon, maple sausage.
Yeah.
You know, and you could tell the maple. It
was like all on the outside. It just didn't absorb it.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, they probably didn't inject it. They probably just marinated in that.
So it was in the spam gel.
Yeah, it was in a spam gel, keeping it together.
And probably whenever you cooked it, you probably cooked that off that maple. Probably is what happened too.
Yeah. Wow. I know, it's like wiping it down so it could get some sort of layer going on. I ate like half of that thing anyway. So
yeah. So what are you gonna do with the other half?
I don't know. Anybody want me to mail some to
you need to make a spam fried rice with it.
Ooh, I want to make the musubi.
Yeah.
Actually, the musubi with the rice and then the wrapped in the seaweed or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have all that stuff. I didn't have time to do it.
I can eat Spam too. It's just that Spam, it's not good for me, you know, and it's just nothing I can eat. I guess I don't know. I'm not a big Spam fan, to tell you the truth. But Mrs. D saw that on one of the restaurant reviews we saw. Danny DeMatic, he went to a restaurant and he had Spam fried rice, and Mrs. Dufresne was like swearing up and down that she wants that Spam fried rice. You know, it looks so good.
When it comes to that musubi stuff, I'd rather have like a Portuguese sausage because that's like that stuff is so good.
Yeah, yeah.
So sweet.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Angelo. That was awesome, man. I like the double cameras too. I love the double cameras. That was awesome.
I don't know who's. Oh, by the way, I don't know whose music that is. That little EDM stuff I put on there. I did that to be funny, but I don't even know whose that was. I found that on the computer.
No,
wow. It wasn't mine.
I thought it was Ramona's.
No, it wasn't mine.
Yeah,
it was good though. Fun.
I don't remember
You're
hearing
gonna get a copyright hit from Daft Punk.
Yeah, we'll see.
if you don't see this show thereafter, then you know what happened. All right, before we move on to the next thing, while we're doing all this unhealthy things, let's find out what's up with me. With the after show chat challenge that I did about 2 weeks ago. So let's do the intro, if you don't mind.
All right.
After show chat challenge.
Oh, that's opening is great, Gene.
Now that one was mine.
All right, gang. A couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, y'all know I did an intro video and I showed I couldn't bend down, I couldn't squat, I couldn't touch my toes, I couldn't do anything, and I said I'm going to start the DDP yoga. I started it about 2 weeks ago. I started it around that timeline. So I wanted to give y'all an update 2 weeks later of my what am I doing now? Okay. So here's a little 2 week update on the DDP yoga that I started, and I've been doing it. I can't say I've been doing it every day. I've been doing, sometimes I'll do it 2 days in a row, then I might skip a day. I'm busy sometimes, and I try to do it as much as I can. Like I did it tonight, did it Friday, every other day or so. Sometimes I do two days in a row. It don't take long, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And I told Gene I had to tap out of one just the other day. It was a hard one. But here we go. Here's a little update. All right, after show chat gang. Look, it's been about 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks, give or take, since I started this after show chat challenge. So I've been doing the DDP yoga. Let me show you a few things. I think whenever the first video I gave, I tried to touch my toes, but I'm going to give you a little update how far I could touch my toes now. So here goes. I don't know if you can see, but I'm almost there. I mean, I'm going to have to pull back the video and see how far I got down the first time. But if you can see, much more improvement. I'm going to show you the next thing. The squat. I was never able to squat, remember? And this is just again. It's only been 2 weeks, okay? So it's going to get better too. So here we go. Let's try a little squat. Stop, dropping. There we go. Roll over. There we go, gang. I'm squatting. Look, I'm holding it. Not hurting. Look, I'm gonna go up slowly, and I'm gonna go down again.
We're oldie.
Here we go. Look at that, gang.
Yeah.
I'm squatting right here, going up slow, no problem. Okay. Now, next thing is I try to lift up my feet in that DDP yoga pose. So let's just try that. Now this is hard. So, and again, it's only been a little while. So I'm gonna grab it up and stretch it out there. I know it's not full, but it's better. Oh, I did have a good base. Get a good base. There we go. Again, some improvement. I could bend down a little bit more. I could squat. Hey, I'll give you another update in a couple of weeks, okay? Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Hey, you'll end up like levitating at some point, Harold.
You're killing it. Look, that's so much improvement in just 2 weeks.
When you
It
were
is.
at leg lifts,
I know, you're almost there.
I was like, wow, impressed.
So
I know it.
Was this centering your chakra or something?
No, that's the diamond cutter.
That's the diamond cutter. That's the diamond cutter.
Dallas page.
Yeah,
I was
that's the
waiting for you
diamond
to do,
Dallas
like
page.
some Doctor Strange stuff. And, like,
the whole thing is you gotta get
Dynamic
your
resistance.
Yeah, dynamic resistance. And whenever you have your hands all like this and they're tight, your heart rate's going up, and it's a whole
You're like
thing with
tensing all your muscles.
Yes, you're tensing your muscles and you're doing
You can
dynamic
tense your muscles
resistance.
and get that benefit. It's almost like you're lifting a weight.
Yeah.
Like you're just like
Really
being so
creating
tight.
tension.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
well,
So-
you're doing better. You're doing good because you're older than me, and I can't move like that at all.
And I'll-
you can.
Watching you trying to touch your toes, that like hurt me just watching. That.
and if you look like 2 weeks ago, and I'll just hurry up and do it real fast. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I could find it real fast, but I couldn't even bend down, if you remember, barely touching my, it was I was very stiff, let's say, and I'll be honest with you that I'm not doing it as much as probably I should, but there's a lot of improvement on there. And I knew there would be because I've done DDP yoga before, and Gene, you did it, and it's just
It really makes you flexible. It's really because you're just so gradual.
And look, like I'm gonna mention in the intro. So I'm gonna hurp and just see what I have. Watch this. I'm gonna show you a few things. This is about the best I can bend down and touch my toes because I am not flexible at all. So probably right there. I don't know if you can see right below my knees, maybe a little bit. So that was a big improvement right there. That's about it. Now, the other thing is squatting. I can't squat or diddly squat. So, if I go down, it just kills my legs and my knees. So you see right there, I couldn't even get back up hardly from that squat. So it does.
I would have been in the floor. I would have been in the floor.
So you saw right there my final the squat in the new video. I was down there for a good while, and it really has been helping me. So I'm going to keep on for another 2 weeks. Oh, I'm going to keep on for longer than 2 weeks. But
I was going to say just 2 weeks. That's it.
No.
I wonder if they have that for like people with. I've got a couple of messed up discs in my back, so that's a lot of my problem. But because of not being able to do stuff, I've gotten like worse and worse as time's gone by. But
I'm going to tell you, John, DDP yoga. You may want to check, of course, you want to check with your doctors and whatnot. But I've seen, and that's the whole thing of DDP yoga. It's not stressful in your joints. It's like yoga, and it's really just stretching. And there's different levels you could do. So if you can't do certain moves like that, instead of you could get on your knees and do them.
Or hold a chair. You don't have to
hold a chair, and you could just
It's really
slowly-
like the whole point of it, honestly. And a lot of people with disc injuries too find a lot of like help with it, because it's like so low impact, and it's like you really go at your own pace and like stretch as little as you can get to. Or he always says like, don't hurt yourself. Like, don't, if it hurts, you're not doing it right. Like, you're going too far. Where like you keep doing it over and over again, and then you'll be able to build that.
Yeah, you build that strength.
Yeah.
And the reason DDP came up with this, John, is because of wrestlers. Because DDP is a wrestler, Diamond Dallas, and
we're a great infomercial for this.
I know.
Sorry.
I know.
Hey, you don't know wrestling like that?
But it's a lot of older wrestlers. Not older, but there's a lot of wrestlers that do it, and they have problems like you with back issues, and because they've been they've been taking bumps for all their life, like Jake the Snake Roberts, and he could even move, and he would start. And you should see some of these people, and it really does.
Or something else. DDP brought a lot of these guys like back from the brink.
Yeah.
Well, then I definitely need to look into. I mean, my problems with my back happened when I got hit by an 18-wheeler, like in 1998. But also, I've done construction and all of this nonsense all my life. And then, I get away from all this hard work and then get into the hunt game where I'm running around like an idiot. I'm one of those, like, okay, like with the wrestlers, when I become a character, I become a character. And unfortunately, those characters forget that I'm a 50-something-year-old man. And at the end of the night, when the character shuts off, I'm all of a sudden like, oh, crap.
John, me and you have a lot in common, my man. Me and you have a lot.
One of these days, because I retired up at the moment, one of these days, Ringmaster Crow needs to like come on here and have a talk with like Blaze or something.
It's a little scary.
Crow is the worst
see.
one. Crow is the worst one. I like the people at work. They're like, I disappear. I completely disappear. In fact, if they come around the corner and go and start saying, John, I don't even like. He doesn't acknowledge. They have to come around the corner and go, Crow, John needs to see you, and I'll go respond. Because if I don't pull the stuff, like I'm in
sound
there.
like Mr. Muscles.
I love it. I know. Harold who? Can I say something about DDP yoga?
Yes.
And because I was over here, and I said it last time, but I'll say it again, because my favorite thing, and this is a big selling point to me, he never pushes you.
Yeah.
There is so many variations, and it is not like this thing where he's like, come on, give it all, give 110%, 200%. He's like, girl, if you need to do it on your knees, if you need to do it on a chair, if you need to do it like halfway, he has there's no pressure.
Well, he says a lot of cheesy stuff, but it's like,
I know, but it's so nice. He just comes, he doesn't shame you.
Yeah,
he doesn't
Yeah,
make you feel like
yeah,
you need
yeah.
to push harder. He's like, you do what you can do. And that's fierce.
Yeah,
that's
definitely. And he'll give you little, use a chair. If you can't, take a break. If you can't do
Take
this,
a break.
take
Yeah,
a
he
break,
don't care.
you know?
He's like, he never wants to push you. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah. It does make you feel good. And John, I could totally agree with what you're saying about you forget yourself sometimes. I won't mention nothing, but I've seen people, like maybe somebody puts on the blue and white wig, and then all of a sudden the grandkids are talking to me, and not me, but
I'm sure you've heard stories from Clownvis. So
yeah,
the thing is, my whole thing, I've told you guys, like all my friends are haunters and Ren Fair actors and stuff. Method acting is the way to go with that stuff, and become like, you want to step into the character. That way you have their confidence and somebody can't talk over you. You can keep it going. And Crow, okay, I will admit, Crow's creation really came from having to deal with Karens at the park all year. It's the one time of year that if Crow wakes up, Crow can say whatever he wants. As long as he's not cussing. He can't cuss. But he can literally say almost anything else and completely get away with it. And he's not afraid to either. And he does. We actually have, I started this last year and I thought I was going to get in trouble for it and everybody loved it. I call it the Karen Initiative. We let them know when we bring them into the haunt that if they start, we let them know before they go in. We stop if there's an emergency. Crying is not an emergency. We're letting you know. Don't bring the children in, right? Then I further let them know, if you do come in and start going, I'm going to sue you, you're going to stop it. This activates the Karen Initiative, which causes every haunter to target that person and ignore everybody else. It works beautifully. We get a laugh out of it when I explain it. And some people actually get out of line and leave, which is exactly what we want.
John, I could totally. I don't want to say too much, but there's a let's just say
his name and he appears. I believe in
something like that, where he could just say whatever he wants, and just I'm just saying.
You could say we know that Blaze is an act in it, but you know the guy that he actually is. It's not you, but it's the guy he actually is, and he's told you the stories.
He told me the stories. It's a good release. It's a good release for sure. Everyone is a good release.
You just can't go over. I mean, yeah. So imagine doing that for like 3 hours. And just letting it go further and further and further.
I always wonder what happened, like if Blaze would have been in town sometime and like at the ball field or something, and a police officer or somebody would go confront him, what would happen? I always wonder what would happen.
You know what? Maybe you need to see if there's another Flex brother out there somewhere that might want to become a haunter. Then he can go practice safely.
Maybe his dad.
Maybe his dad. Maybe Ray Flex.
He's pretty spooky.
He is.
I don't know. I think he would probably be at the front, like, shaking people down for money.
He would be. He's not
or
spooky.
inside shaking them down for money. I'll stop scaring you if you get me.
Oh, definitely. All right, gang.
That's an idea. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Let's. I want to do the next. Making you hungry. The Gene sent along. All right, let me load this one up. And this one, let's see what this is. All right. Anything you want to say about the second one?
It's related to spam.
Oh, all right.
And I want to say if any, yay or nay, and do you think we should try it at the gathering?
All right. Oh, all right. We get to pick. We get to decide your fate.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try to find some more camping recipes and see if we should try them.
All right. Well, I can't wait to make that decision for you. All right. Here we go. I can't wait to see this. All right. Let me share this screen and right there. Okay. Here we go.
Leftover spam, and I was trying to think of something innovative to do with it. When did I get out the grater and grate it? First, I was thinking like grated potatoes, like breakfast hash, and then I was like, what if I can make it into a burger patty and make spam smash burgers?
Whoa.
I could tell immediately when I started forming the patties that this was going to work. The salty, fatty canned spam stuck together perfectly, and I knew these were going to get extra crispy once we put them in a ripping hot pan. Dropping them into the nonstick, I did spray a little avocado oil in there to get an extra sear. Hit them with some pea, and then I'm just moving them around. I'm waiting. I want to develop a thick crust, mainly because I don't want the flip to fail. I'm pressing down on them. I'm waiting patiently. I want to peek. Finally, I flip, and look at that crispy, golden brown spam smash burger. Drop on some chiz. Then we're going to steam that chiz, melt it nice, and this burger, it's almost ready to eat. I love pickles, but we're keeping this super simple. I grew up eating spam and mustard sandwiches. That's it. Nothing else. No ketchup, no pickles, spam and mustard. So we got a spam smash burger, crispy edges. This, if you got some spam, try this. This burger, Spam smash.
All
I like don't want to eat it now that guy was so annoying, but I didn't. No, I watch all my TikToks without sound, so sometimes
me too. Yeah, I do the same thing when I watch videos.
I'll bet it better next time.
Yeah. I watch things without sound too. It's just something that annoys me about sound. Sometimes,
same.
You know. Yeah. All right, a spam burger, smash burger. I'm gonna. John W. Davis. I'll let the guests go first, please. Yeah.
I would try it. I'd try it. I know I like smash burgers, so that might be like. We actually had one of our food trucks did what they called a smash burger taco.
Oh my god!
So they took the taco meat, and not taco meat. They made like hamburger meat, and then they put taco seasoning in it, and then they put all the fixings you'd put inside a taco, and then you got this big fried thing, and they just fold it over, and they hand you basically a taco made out of a smash burger patty with taco fixings inside it. I was like, that sounds weird, but then I ate it, and my doctor probably wouldn't want me eating it, but it was insane. It was good. It was good. So with spam, that might be interesting. Try it.
I would. Okay, Angelo.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I would try that stuff. Maybe not with the mustard. I have to put a little hot sauce.
Yeah, mustard. Yeah, mustard kind of throws me off too. What about you? Think Gene and Ramona should try it?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll go next since
we'll be last.
Yeah, I've had spam burgers before. I've had spam burgers before. I've had spam hamburger steaks. Well, spam steaks, whatever they are, and spam. It was a restaurant in Hammond, Louisiana. I mean, Mrs. Dufresne went, and I did not know what it was. I ordered, and it was a spam burger. It was like a spam hamburger. And Caroline I got the hamburger steak. She got the hamburger, and we did not know it was spam.
Wow,
it was something like on the menu, that we ordered, and we didn't know. They had regular hamburgers, but we didn't know we had ordered spam. You could tell it's spam. I mean, it does not taste like hamburger meat, but in a pinch, I would definitely. You season that baby up too. You put a little seasoning, different seasonings in there. I would do it, and I think y'all should. All right, Gene, Ramona, y'all want to give your opinion?
Yay.
I mean, as soon as I seen it, I'm like, well, nobody's gonna vote for us not to try it. So
yeah, I mean, that's why
we're gonna do it.
I don't like spam that much. Like, it's fine. I don't.
Yeah, me too.
I eat it, no problem. But like,
me too.
It's like a bit too salty for me, and especially like just in a sandwich, it's not quite. It's just a little too. The texture's like a little too jelly. But I feel like in this, this could be good.
Yeah,
in this spread up capacity.
I think I would rather myself, and it was me, instead of having a spam and slicing meat up like little lunch meat size pieces of spam to put on your sandwich, that texture would I never had a spam sandwich like that. I would think a burger like that would be better than slices of spam. That's me.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how yeah. If I had that with some bread and some stuff,
yeah.
I'm excited.
I've had a chicken fried spam.
Oh.
That actually wasn't too bad.
No, I tried that too.
Yeah, I bet you spam. I mean, like I said, I have a feeling like if you, it's almost like, I don't know what else to describe it, but I would feel like if you cut it like real meat, like ham or something, and you put that on it, I think that consistency that would get it. But I think
honestly, we eat that so frequently at the gathering. Literally, like that's like the lazy meal. It's like,
I mean, you've made fake bacon out of it.
But I have to say, I really can't do that. Like, I usually don't eat the.
I know, but that's like my lazy meal. When that we have is low sodium, JSYK.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I it's just a texture thing for me that I don't think I'd be able to eat on
Me
sandwich
too.
like that. Yeah.
Me too.
Well, spam is better crispy.
Yeah, it is better crispy for sure. I bet that burger would be good. I bet you
Well, and that's you like break it up into shreds, so then you're already changing the texture, and then frying it thin like that. I mean, it just makes
yeah.
sense.
And Alice and Barry has something too. Put some if you would have access to it, put some potatoes in there too. Like even breadcrumbs even.
Well, when we get those, we get the canned potatoes, the diced potatoes,
or even the ones in the dehydrated. We get like the ones,
Yeah.
the Hungry Jack, like in a carton.
Yeah, because whenever some people make crab patties, like down here, like crab patties, they make it. They put potatoes in there, like those.
Yeah,
kind of
that makes as a
like
filler. It makes sense.
Potato flakes. They even put potato flakes in there, like dehydrated potato flakes, like they make mashed potatoes. So that'd be all good. I can't wait to see this footage of y'all now.
It's gonna happen.
All right. Nah,
Definitely,
Vienna sausages. I'm not a big Vienna sausage.
Yeah, they're a little. Those are really too soft.
They're too soft.
Yeah.
See, that's it.
Yeah.
I love a commodity meat, but that's too soft.
Yeah,
I need the crust on the outside of my sausage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about you, John? You into the Vienna sausages?
I used to eat so many of those when I was out on the job sites. I mean, when you're super hungry and need a snack quick, it's fine. But yeah, if it's super hot though, it just makes you thirstier.
Yeah.
I think we should leave them alone and save them for after the apocalypse, so we have all this reserve meat. We don't want to run out of those. We don't want to run out of twins.
I know it's yeah. I want to talk about this in 1 second too. And Angelo, I'm glad you reminded me because I have so much on my plate I almost forgot, and I appreciate that. We have a video, and I forgot all about this when we were talking about making hungry. I got Steve and Jack, and I almost forgot about Steve and Jack.
Steve and Jack.
How could you?
I don't know, Ramona. I got so much on my plate. It's hard sometimes to run through these things. And I apologize, Steve and Jack. Oh, and I'm going to show.
Best for last, Harold.
What's that?
Best for last, though.
Oh, best for last. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show this, but I want to show this again when it's a little bit earlier too. So I will show this again when it's earlier. And I apologize. It's just so much on my plate, and hey, those things happen.
We got to squeeze a lot in with only one show a week.
And I forget.
Yeah, and you're not, and you have about 100,000 tabs. You sent me a screenshot of something this week where I was like, oh my gosh, look at all those tabs again. What a classic.
Oh. Yeah, and so without further ado, I cannot wait to see. I did not spoil the fun for me. I saw the video come in, and I did not spoil the fun because I like to watch it with you guys. So without further ado, here's Mr. Steve Templar and Jack with a review that's going to make us hungry, I bet. Here we go.
Oh, hi. It's me, Steve from Canada, with my son Jack, also from Canada. Our daughter, who lives in Canada's capital, came home last night and she surprised us with this. So this is called Crumbl. You guys probably know about it in the States already, but it's brand new to Canada. The first store ever opened in Ottawa, and our daughter brought home double chocolate sandwich, cinnamon something crumble, and chocolate chip. So this is a big deal. People line up for hours for this stuff, so we have to try it because, you know, we want you to be jealous.
It's actually not that bad.
Chocolate chip isn't bad. Pretty good. Oh yeah, they're also really expensive. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Oh wow.
I love it.
Oh, the cinnamon one's like incredible. That was really good. Okay, this is chocolate sandwich, double chocolate sandwich. Okay, I really like that one. It's homemade buttercream frosting in the middle. It's incredible. Anyway, yeah, so good call. Really nice stuff. Is it worth the $30 you spent? Yeah. If you're just gonna treat yourself, get something cool,
Yeah.
it's absolutely worth the money. If you're like eating cookies every day though, no.
You get diabetes.
So, how many crabs, buddy? 5 crabs? 20 crabs. And I'm going to give it a solid 5 for sure. Yeah. All right, so that's it from Canada. We're eating cookies. See ya.
20 crabs.
Yay!
That's a
I
lot.
know.
A lot of crabs.
17 crabs from New Jersey.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was great, Steve and Jack. I thank y'all so much. And you are right, Angelo. Save the best for last. I've never heard of these cookies. Of course, I live in Lockport, Louisiana, so we don't have much down here. Have y'all ever tried these?
Yeah, I think they suck.
Oh,
wow! Shots fired. I haven't had them. I just like haven't found my. It's like a lot of. Again, I want to try the different. They like do different flavors every week. I've heard there's like a lot of frosting. Like a lot of people think there's too much sugar. I know that Crispy Shrimps likes them. We've always used to talk about the flavors and stuff, and I always I just still haven't had a chance to try it.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to.
I agree there, Allison.
Awesome.
Terry, great review.
Yeah, good review. Cookies cookies aren't. They're okay.
John W. Davis, have you ever tried them?
No, I've never even seen them, but
yeah,
I'm also Mr. Make an exact list. Get in the store, grab everything, and get the hell out of there. So,
you're not a browser on your mother's side.
No, the fact I paid more attention today to the fact that apparently we're one of the towns that get to do the test program of the Walmart drones.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and well, you've already seen they tried that in Florida, and one got shot down immediately. We're already making bets out here. Because they're going to be testing like 8 of them.
Wow.
I live across the street from a gun range. I'm almost tempted to order something so maybe I could set the date and win the bet.
That would be something to see a package come in on a drone. That would be
prizes.
I don't think that would do too good down here in Louisiana, too. I don't know. Hey, Boudreaux, what's that up in the sky over there? I never saw that kind of bird before. I bet it's good eating.
It's got a shell on it.
I'm going to deep fry that.
Big flying crawdad.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Steve Templar. That was fantastic. I do not want to leave tonight because I want to say something about this, and it's getting late. But I want to talk about this a video that John W. Davis sent me. I want to. Let me get this out. All right, here we go. This is a commercial for a product that I am very familiar with because I grew up in the 80s. You know, I was a young man, and I'm sure, John, you grew up with this also. I'm sure you had your fair share of this product whenever you were young.
Remember, there used to be so many flavors, too.
Oh, there was. And Mrs. Dufresne used to love them, and we all used to. But let's watch a video. Then we'll talk about it after. Here we go. And all right, I'm gonna have to play it from here. So let's just, can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Young lovers.
Boone's Farm apple wine.
I've had Boone's Farm.
Farm, Strawberry Hill. It captures the taste of fresh strawberries. Now, doesn't that wine taste good?
You're right, Grandma. Where'd you go?
Look, she left us Strawberry Hill.
I would not trust that grandma.
And it's Strawberry Hills forever.
That's funny. Strawberry Hills forever.
Oh, Boone's Farm. Oh, Boone's Farm.
Those two people could be teenagers too. She's like, here, kids.
Hey, They probably were already drinking it beforehand. They drank a bottle and then they saw all that.
They were hallucinating that lady. She's like,
oh my god, Boone's Farm. I'm sure, John. I'm sure you had Boone's Farm before.
Early '90s, first apartment. We had, I mean, what was it like? Maybe $1.50 a bottle.
Yeah.
And we would just like
cheap.
stock the fridge, and we'd go, okay, I want a red one and a blue one and a green one, and we would just.
Oh my goodness!
I was on the Colorasi when I was in my early 20s.
Oh wow!
That big jug.
Yeah, the big jug of wine.
Did they have the Boone's
Oh,
Farm,
yeah.
Angelo? Whenever you were.
Oh yeah, I've had all those flavors for sure.
It was that, and then the other one we got was the Wild Irish Rose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's like that almost made Mad Dog look like good stuff.
LOL.
Do they still make Boone's?
Hey, you
Yes.
want to know what's so funny?
It's hard. They do have it at HEB.
Wow.
I thought it was gone, and then I started dating Carla, and we were talking about it. She goes, "Oh, we got it," and I'm like, "What?" They also still have Wild Irish Rose.
Wow.
There you go.
$3 for a bottle.
Wow.
Let me tell you a insane clown posse fact. When Slash came to play guitar on the Great Milenko album, they insist that he only asked for his payment to be a pint of Wild Irish Rose.
Oh my goodness! I wonder how much the Boone's Farm is now.
I want to
I wonder
say
if they
it
still
was
have
like,
it. Now it's probably a boutique item.
I want to say it was like three. This was like a while back. Well, I bought it and then I drank it and then I don't remember. So
Yeah.
I can look it up real fast.
Yeah, I was. I remember too the Boone's Farm. My dad and I used to go duck hunting in the winter.
Ooh.
It looks like $2.99.
Wow.
$2.90. Now, how
I
much
think
is
it gets
Mad Dog compared to that? Let's look up Mad Dog next. I'm curious.
Probably cheaper.
They still have Blue Hawaiian. They didn't have that. That
Harold,
Blue Hawaiian was like the bomb. Now I'll look up. What was it? Mad Dog. Oh wait.
Yeah,
it was
Mad Dog
stupid.
2020.
Mad Dog 2020.
I remember somebody actually called it by its proper name at one point, and everybody was like, "What the hell is Mogan David?"
LOL.
Crispy Shrimps, you're right. High school flashback.
Well, I guess it depends on where the hell you're buying it or what flavor it is. I got a banana red for $3.29. I got an electric melon for $10.34.
Oh, interesting.
Red
Oh,
grape for
I wonder if some of
$3.97.
them are discontinued.
I just remember the Mad Dog just being that orange flavor, like the.
Oh, there's
Yeah, the orange. They had
Orange
they
Jubilee
had
is
purple.
$10.34.
You were there when they created it, Harold.
It was just like this. They literally had all the same flavors in Mad Dog as they did of these Boone Farm, basically.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Look at them. They're the same, except they have a hot blue.
I know, they look way
Yeah.
crazier,
Because
yeah.
these were we were like mid to late 90s with these babies.
Oh,
jeez. They
and-
used to have a fucking green one. Woo!
Ooh, and
There you go, Harold. I don't know if you can see that.
Was it a
It's
jersey?
it's a Mad Dog jersey.
Oh, wow.
What thing to rep?
They
1845.
I just remember that too. And when Dad and I used to go duck hunting, they would have bottles of that Boone's Farm, and they would just I don't know why, but they would just sit around the duck blinds and be freezing cold, and they'd just be passing the Boone's. They were too cheap to have their own bottle. They had to share a bottle, like a bunch of. What
flavor you think they had?
Oh, strawberry.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my dad was a
There you
strawberry
go.
man. My dad
Oh,
was
yeah?
strawberry.
Strong fruit preferences like you.
Strawberry.
Did you
Okay.
ever do this, Harold? This may have been a local thing, and a lot of us did this. We would go find like a local snow cone stand, and you could ask them for the snow cone without the stuff on it, and they would only charge you like a quarter or something.
Right,
Then we
right.
take them all home and get the Boone's Farm and put it on them.
I never did that. I never
We made
ever
Boone's-
did that.
Yeah, we
Kind of
made Boone's snow
ingenious,
cones.
honestly.
I know. I never. That's what you guys had it going on. I never even thought about doing.
And then what if you put pickles in there, man? That's really
Well, then that's like a martini.
Oh yeah,
you're like really
white trash
elevated.
martini.
That was our parties. We would be we'd be making the Boone's Farm snow cones, and then making the Everclear Jello shots.
Oh, they're
yummy.
I tell you what. I tell you what, John. If you're up to it, one night, Angelo, I don't know if you're into it. Now, Gene, Ramon, I know y'all don't drink, so you don't have to worry about this challenge. Let's go get the Boone's Farm and try it out on the air.
Okay, and to get more wild, we'll do a beer bong. We'll do a bong hit.
Oh yeah.
I just want to try the Boone's
Farm. Get the same flavor or different?
If I'm in the right mood and I can prepare myself for it, I can basically probably get the whole bottle down in about 5 minutes.
Wow. You might regret that.
Yes, I might regret it.
For content, right?
I know I've actually, I think the quickest, because we did have stupid contests like this. I think the quickest I ever got one down was like in 4 minutes, and it was like glug 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 breath, glug 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 breath, glug glug breath.
I'm not drinking. I just want to.
And then 10 minutes later, you're laying on the floor.
I just want to try it and relive memories and see how it tastes. That's what I want to try. I just want to. I'm not saying I'm going to chug the whole bottle. I tell you what, let's do.
I'll do it with you.
Yeah, let's do. And John, if you could come on and do it, we'll do like the traditional strawberry and maybe nothing exotic, just some old school.
Yeah, I think the only one that I was able to find up there they only had was like the Strawberry Hill one.
Strawberry, yeah, me too. That's the only one. That's the most popular one. I think it's the strawberry. So, all right, we're gonna make that work. Definitely, I want to try it. And then, gang, if anybody in the chat wants to join us, you let me know you have your bottle of Boone's Farm, and you can come on the air with us and partake in the enjoyment of this beautiful, flavorful wine.
That's the real after show chat challenge.
I'm gonna drink it in that big goblet I won from that brewery. I'm gonna drink it like a fancy man, like a big goblet.
I do know that I do remember the main side effect of it though. I'm a man that cannot dance. You drink the Boone's Farm, you believe you can dance.
Oh,
I believe I was Lord of the Dance.
we may see John
go crazy.
Oh yeah, you may see some dancing fools. You may see.
I know. Dancing. It's gonna be the Boone's Farm tasting / dance off.
Oh no!
I don't think I'll be doing that now. Before we get off here, I do want to share something with y'all that I did not share on Facebook. Mom's like, you need to share this. I'm like, no. So Mom is a member of AARP. So she surprised me this week by going, I got you a membership. Here's your card. And I was like, oh, thank you, Mom. I guess I'm a senior citizen now. And then she got upset because I didn't post it on Facebook.
What are you about to say? I was like gearing up for a heartfelt.
Keeping it light.
Hey, carry that AARP card in good use. I don't know what kind of discounts you get. John, I don't even have an AARP discount.
You're eligible. It's like at 50.
Oh, how much? What you get benefits, I guess, huh?
I haven't looked at all of it, but yeah, it looks like there's discount stuff. I really have it. Like I was like, okay, thank you, and I kind of put it over there. It was kind of like, oh my god.
I'm gonna look into it and see what benefit. Hey, if I can get me a discount at the Dairy Queen, I'm all in for the AARP card over here. I'm not ashamed. All right.
I know they're gonna. I feel like I'm gonna get questioned on it when I try to use it. I already get like people. I don't know. People don't think I'm like when people find out how old I am. Most of them think I'm like in my 40s, maybe late 30s, and it's like I guess because I care. I'm not like an old guy.
Right.
Until you make me mad and get in my yard.
LOL.
You have a very youthful spirit. That's for sure.
Yes, 100%, and that's like me too. I think I still have the youthful spirit. I think whenever you let yourself get old, and you lose that spirit, then you really become old.
Well, what was the old saying? Getting old is required. Acting old is optional.
That's 100% right. 100% right. Don't
I know.
Yeah,
Much
I
to
see.
everybody's chagrin.
Yeah, people don't want to hear that. But
I've seen so many people, you know, and I look at them and like I tell my wife, like, boy, that guy's old, huh? And they're younger than me, but they act old. You know what I mean? Like they just act old, and it's like, yeah, he's younger than you.
Well, it's like people we went to school with. I've like looked at some of them, and it's like, how is this person my age?
I know, 100%. Me too. 100%, John. 100%. I look at some
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
when we can look back and go, okay, maybe I didn't mess up as bad as I thought I did.
Hey, Crispy dresses like a child and walks like a senior. Hey.
That's very relatable.
Yeah, don't act your age there, Steve. You get free AAA service with that.
Do I? Holy crap! I need to look into that.
Oh,
I do know. Part of why she did it was she's had the car insured under her, so it's cheaper. She's like, well, if we get you on this, and then we can get the car insurance lowered, and then we can get it. But that's why my name's not on the title right now, because she didn't want the insurance to be too high. She's like, we'll do this, and then we can save money. I'm like, okay, I can't argue with saving money. So
I gotta look into this. I gotta look into that AARP. That's what I gotta.
But yeah, she was still a little. She didn't understand that I was like, Mom, you're okay. You just went here, son. You're a senior citizen now.
Yeah, you're old.
Hey, you know, whenever I go to that buffet, and Gene knows this, I go to that Western Sizzling buffet in Meridian, Mississippi, and I see that sign, and I'm old enough for the senior discount. I make sure to let the lady know, or the worker will know. Hey, I'm an old man. Give me that senior discount there. Or if I go to McDonald's and I want my senior coffee, I don't think I'm old enough for that. Though. They might not even give that anymore.
I need to check that new store that went into town today. I don't know if you saw my post earlier. We got a Cheech and Chong's apothecary.
I saw that.
I didn't go. I didn't went in yet, but like, I don't know if you. Well, you've already know how Texas is. Mansfield is one of the most conservative places there ever was, and it's suddenly going through this like massive flip over, and it's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I like it, but like, there's people in town that are getting upset and moving out.
I bet you. Oh, I can't wait for you to go in there. All right.
I may have to see if they'll let me do a little video or something.
Oh, John, thank you so much, my man, for coming on. It's been a blast having you on.
So much fun. Thank you.
I may try more now that I got it. The main thing that was holding me back was my internet connection was garbage. I didn't have a good computer. There was an old one someone got rid of that they didn't know what to do with. I restored it and got it all up and running again. I'm not putting anything on it, so it'll be stable.
Right.
Yeah, no more downloading pirated games and stuff.
Oh, well, we would love to have you on there, and we definitely want to do the Boone's Farm challenge with you, and we're going to do that. We'll probably do it after the gathering, after Gene and Ramona and I'll get back from the gathering, and things I know you're going to be in a busy time though coming up to.
I'll try to figure out because I got to rest at some point. I mean,
yeah,
that's true.
Today was actually the first day off that I did not fiddle with the costume stuff or anything. I went to the store early this morning. I came in and I sat here and just watched TV.
It's nice to do that sometime. And look, and you got to hit. And if you're gonna be on your day off, you got to hit the Boone's Farm. You know, you got to relax a little bit with the Boone's Farm. You know.
Well, I did have a White Russian earlier. So.
Oh, there you go.
That's I don't drink a bunch of them, but when I need a White Russian, I need a.
I know you like the White Russians. I know you. But put down the White Russians and let's get the Boone's Farm going next time.
Yeah, now we gotta get Steve on here because me and Steve both need to be on here.
That would be fun too. That'd be fun too. We are gonna be if Angelo gonna be going to the Philippines in September. So if we're not 100%, sure how his connection is going to be. He might be on. It just depends how his connection. We're going to test it out. But I'm definitely looking, just in case, to have a backup and have some other people on and all, that we're going to have fun and have some extra people on. Just in case, because you never know. In the Philippines, we don't know what kind of internet Angelo, and we'll have a better idea whenever he gets over there. But
I think at some point, Bitey says he needs to be on the show with Blaze because they could have a conversation.
Oh, we'll have.
Did you hear what he did on Clownvis? He called Clownvis and then started asking him questions about Squeeb, and then started claiming Squeeb owed him money. And Clownvis okay, got to go, and hung up on him. But Clownvis knew who he was, which surprised me.
I saw that.
It didn't surprise Bitey though. Did you hear his attitude? Oh, great to meet a fan. It's what are you doing?
Hey, Bitey. Hey, if you think you're a star, you're a star. All right.
I think Blaze needs to call that number and see what happens.
Maybe that'll happen. All right. All right. Steve's down for doing that too. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, gang. John, thanks again, my man. We appreciate you. We'll have fun. We had a blast with you tonight, man. We had a blast, and thanks for always sending me videos and all.
Always,
I
thank you.
I try to get to them, and then it's I try to keep up with everything. And yeah.
Life doesn't slow down. It just keeps coming at you.
Yeah. But we appreciate you coming in. I know Ramon has been asking, when is John going to
I know. I really manifested you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you saw my post that you have to do a ritual summoning to get me.
We just have to speak your name.
He appears.
All right, gang. Yep. John, if you don't mind, just stay on for 1 second after the show. We're going to talk to you after the show. And then, gang, we'll be back next week. And keep looking on YouTube on our channel. I've been putting videos up. I'm going to put up a few videos
honest
I did.
reviews.
Honest reviews, stuff, mostly restaurant reviews and all.
I know, and more to come.
Yeah, and Ramona, I have that. If you didn't see it, I have that Italian restaurant, the Bad Review.
I can't wait to see it.
We were looking at the thumbnail, and
this is what I saw. I saw some choice wording, and then I saw your face looked like this.
A little scrunched. Yeah, a little.
And I said, "Uh-oh."
Harold's tasteless review of the.
I love it. I know. Oh, you don't say.
You got to check that out. But I might show it in the show one. But we have so much content now, and
I know
right now it's hard to show a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, gang, we'll be back next week. There they go. They'll be back. John, if you don't mind, just stay on for 1 second. Everybody else, thanks, Steve. Thanks, Cristal, for your artwork always. We're going to show that artwork video. I'm going to put that up on Facebook so Cristal could share that with her friends and all that. And thank you, Steve, and everybody else. And John, thank you. Angelo, thank you, my man.
Thank you.
Thanks for the great spam.
Thank you.
First time I ever thanked somebody for spam. Thanks for the spam, Angelo. All right, Angelo, I'm going to bring us home with this, and then why don't you give us the closing song after, okay?
Oh, yeah. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Blaze Flex. I believe in Blaze Flex. Big able to cut off New Orleans and lock for two. He's the biggest badass and a rocker and a roller too. Oh, I believe in Blaze Flex. I believe in Blaze Flex. Wave your hands from side to side and gather to chat. Come join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing it cool shots. Watch no big deal, laugh a lot. Well, join us and then your care shall be forgot.